Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Twist of Fate, Prachi and Siddharth finally got married, but that was not the case. They only put the ring on their fingers by themselves. But everyone thinks that it was Siddharth that put the ring on Prachi's finger and Prachi put the ring on Siddharth's finger because the light was off, and by the time they would turn on the light again, the ring was already on their finger. But they put the ring on their fingers by themselves, not to each other's fingers. Let's continue. Ranbir is very happy talking to a guest that came for the celebration. Prachi thinks that why is Ranbir very happy? Ranbir asks the guest to congratulate him. The guest congratulates Ranbir and Ranbir thanks him. Prachi pat on Ranbir's shoulder. Ranbir asks her, Prachi says your favorite heroine's film is releasing, and is that why you are happy? Ranbir asks Prachi to congratulate him. Ranbir says you are feeling shy, and he asks her to congratulate him when they are alone. Shahana comes to Prachi and asks her to come. Rhea comes to the kitchen and recalls Priya threatening them. Priya sees Rhea and gets scared. Rhea asks if Priya was doing something wrong. Priya asks, what do you need? Rhea asks about the fruit which they have, and she asks her to give papaya bowl in 20 minutes. Priya asks Rhea that how can you eat papaya because a pregnant woman is not supposed to eat papaya. Rhea says she wants to eat papaya and she asks Priya to bring it in 20 minutes. Shahana takes Prachi to the room. Siddharth comes there. Shahana asks Siddharth to plead in front of her to tell him what she found out. Siddharth asks her to say it. Prachi asks Shahana to whisper in her ears. Shahana whispers in Prachi's ears and then says that she got the Orchid Hotel visiting card. That is the same hotel where Aliyah and Rhea kept Mihika. Shahana shows the hotel card to Siddharth. Ranbir hears them and he wonders what is going on. Shahana says Aliyah saw me, but she did not see the card. Prachi and Shahana makes an excuse and they leave from there. Siddharth says I will go to the washroom. Prachi says Priya taking papaya to Rhea's room and she asks her why. Priya tells Prachi that Rhea ordered her to get the papaya, else she threatens to throw her out of the house. Prachi says she would undo Rhea and she asks Priya to go. She says Rhea is pregnant and she cannot have papaya. Prachi sends Priya away from there and asks her not to give the papaya to Rhea. Wendy blackmails Grandma and asks her to tell her why Ranbir was happy with Siddharth and Prachi's engagement. Grandma says Ranbir was happy because Prachi wore the ring that Ranbir bought. Wendy congratulates Grandma. Prachi recalls Rhea booking for a deep tissue massage and then ordering them to bring papaya for her. Prachi thinks that how can Rhea eat papaya when she is pregnant, but then Prachi thinks that maybe she is overthinking. Shahana comes there and says that she will sing lullaby for Prachi. She then asks that what is in her mind. Prachi tells Shahana that Rhea wanted to have papaya and that is why she asked Priya to get it. She says in fact, Priya told Rhea that eating papaya is unsafe in pregnancy, but Rhea still asked Priya to mind her own business. Shahana says that everyone knows that papaya cannot be eaten in pregnancy, so why did Rhea ask for it? Prachi says that maybe Rhea wants to intentionally abort her baby by eating what she is not supposed to eat. Shahana says that it is a big thing, we should find out the truth, and she asks Prachi to give her some time, but Prachi needs to rest now. The next day, Pallavi comes to the dining table and asks if the breakfast is served. Priya says yes. Vikram and Grandma also comes there. Pallavi asks Siddharth if he is happy after the engagement. Ranbir tells Aryan that they did not know what actually happened. He says we should celebrate at home and we will have juice. He says you will cheer for me, then you all should congratulate me. So everyone congratulates Ranbir. Ranbir tells everyone that he has completed his business venture and the interest is wonderful. Siddharth whispers to Aliyah that he wants to meet Mihika. Vikram asks about Mihika. Rhea says that Mihika has caught Siddharth and informed him about her whereabouts. Ranbir sees Prachi coming and he admires her again. Rhea gets jealous, saying Prachi and Ranbir. She scolds Priya for not bringing whatever she had ordered. Prachi says she has sent Priya out to buy medicine for Grandma. Aliyah tells Siddharth that she would come to meet Mihika with him. Prachi says that Shahana and I will go to Sarita's house. She bends down to pick the spoon. Ranbir asks Prachi that should I drop you at Sarita's house. Prachi says no. Aliyah says, I will bring a fowl and then we will leave. Prachi asks Shahana to come. Ranbir also goes. Pallavi asks that what is happening, that everyone leaves the breakfast table just immediately Prachi left, but nobody knows what is happening. Prachi is standing outside the Kohli's mansion. Ranbir comes in his car and asks Prachi to come in and says he will drop her to Sarita's house. Prachi refused to enter Ranbir's car, so Ranbir says that he also wants to meet Sarita. Prachi says that she doesn't want to go with Ranbir. Ranbir asks if Prachi is ordering him like a wife. Prachi says you can go whenever you want, but not today. Ranbir asks Prachi why she doesn't want to go with him. Shahana comes out. Ranbir asks Shahana to come and says he wants to talk to her. Shahana says, I don't want to interfere between you both. Rhea comes there and asks Ranbir to drop her on the way. Prachi asks Ranbir to go with Rhea and says that she has to go and talk to Sarita, and she asks Ranbir to go. Ranbir asks Rhea to go in some other car. Rhea says that all the cars has left and this is the only car left. Ranbir sits in the car and he goes with Rhea. Shahana and Prachi leave in the car to follow Rhea. Prachi sees Aliyah in the car and she asks Shahana to hide. Aliyah gets the goon's call and the goon tells Aliyah that he has arranged for a meeting room. Aliyah says she is on the way and she asks the goon not to harm Mihika because Siddharth is doing as they said. Siddharth says, I just want to see that my sister is fine. Aliyah asks the goon to come to the hotel back door and take her inside. Ranbir and Rhea are in the car. Ranbir recalls Prachi's words. Rhea tells Ranbir that if they like something, then all the universe works to unite them. She says everything was in our favor to make us close. The universe works in magical way. Rhea says something spoiled with Prachi's entry. If Prachi wouldn't have come, then I would have been your first and last love. Ranbir says to Rhea that you were never my first or last love and says somebody told us in the college that we look good together and we believed and I imagined us together. Ranbir says honestly, I never felt good with you and you can never be my love because you are my biggest mistake and says many misunderstandings happened due to you. Rhea says to Ranbir that Prachi is your mistake and she spoiled our life. Why don't you see it? She says the girl that you are thinking about is marrying someone else. She is marrying Siddharth. Ranbir says Prachi is mine. Rhea says yesterday Prachi got engaged. Ranbir says the engagement happened due to my wish and says whoever Prachi marries, I still love her and my love will be the same for Prachi. You knows well. Rhea says to Ranbir that you are spoiling everything and she asks if Ranbir has feelings or not. Ranbir stops his car and calls a taxi. Ranbir asks Rhea to come out of his car and sit in the taxi and Ranbir leaves. The taxi driver asks Rhea where she wants to go, but Rhea asks the taxi driver to go to L, so the driver leaves. Rhea calls Aliyah and asks her to come and pick her up and says that she is on the road. She says Ranbir left her on the road. Aliyah says, why did Ranbir fight with you? Did you tell him something about Prachi? She says, I am coming to pick you. Aliyah stops the car and asks Siddharth to get down. She says she cannot make him meet Mihika today. Siddharth tells Aliyah that he wants to meet Mihika today and nobody will stop him. Aliyah takes Siddharth out of the car and throws him on the road. Prachi, who was following Aliyah's car earlier, asked the driver to take the car to the person that was just thrown out of the car. Prachi and Shahana comes to Siddharth and asks that why was he blindfolded. Siddharth says that Aliyah was taking him to meet Mihika, but Aliyah throws him on the road when Rhea called her and said that Ranbir left her on the road after their fight. Prachi says Ranbir, they take Siddharth with them. Aliyah reaches Rhea and asks that what had happened. Rhea says that Ranbir said that Prachi is his, even if she marries Siddharth. She says Ranbir's feelings for Prachi is getting stronger and says all my life is in darkness. Rhea tells Aliyah that I am crying standing on the road because Ranbir left me here. Aliyah says Ranbir would have hired a taxi for you. Rhea says Ranbir did that, but it was like he was kicking me out of his life. Rhea says I thought that Ranbir would forget Prachi after my fake pregnancy, but nothing is happening. Aliyah tells Rhea that you are still pregnant in Ranbir's eyes, but you are not looking like a pregnant woman. Aliyah asks Rhea to start showing her tummy and start acting to be dizzy to get Ranbir's care. Rhea says I understand it now. Aliyah tells Rhea that I will ask a doctor to make you a fake pregnancy stomach so that you can look pregnant. Rhea appreciates Aliyah's idea and says, now, I want to see how I will not get Ranbir. Aliyah and Rhea comes to the hospital and they ask the receptionist to let them meet Dr. Madhurima. The receptionist asks if Aliyah and Rhea has an appointment with the doctor. Aliyah says Rhea is Ranbir Kohli's wife and she asks the receptionist to tell the doctor. Aliyah tells Rhea that she would go to her conference and she leaves. Prachi and Shahana bring Siddharth to the same hospital and the receptionist guide them to go to the second floor. Prachi asks Shahana to take Siddharth to the second floor. Siddharth is having leg injury. Rhea comes to Dr. Madhurima's office and her nameplate falls down. Dr. Madhurima closes the door and says stop pretending that you are a pregnant lady, and she asks Rhea not to take illegal advantage of her friendship. Rhea tells the doctor that nobody doubts a doctor. Dr. Madhurima says someone might later be doubting on her, but she would help Rhea. Rhea thanks the doctor. Dr. Madhurima says I have made a fake pregnancy report for you, and I fear that my license will be cancelled. Rhea tells the doctor that even if something happens, then I will give you so much money that you cannot earn in even 10 years. She says that Prachi has snatched my husband and everything. Rhea says I will get everything with your help. I just want Ranbir forever. Siddharth tells Prachi that the doctor's office might be there. Prachi asks Siddharth and Shahana to sit and she goes to see the doctor. Rhea tells Dr. Madhurima that she wants to have a fake pregnancy tummy because she is pretending to be pregnant. Dr. Madhurima says that she would show Rhea something and she shows Rhea the fake pregnancy tummy. Prachi comes there and calls the doctor's name. Rhea gets shocked hearing Prachi's voice, but she refused to turn her face. Alright guys, thank you so much guys for watching. Will Prachi be able to expose Rhea or will she know the truth about Rhea? Then that will be in the next update. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next update. Thank you.